And you may want to have a little cushion under your bottom. See what feels good. We're going to do this stretch, and if you'd prefer to have, if you'd prefer to have both legs out, that's okay. So see what's right for you. I'll move back a little bit. So we're trying to ideally have both our sitting bones planted evenly down. Prayer position. Interlock fingers, push them down to earth, and on your inhale up to sky. And then have a lovely stretch. And turn the body over your outstretched leg, and then release your fingers and stretch your fingertips forward just to however far down you comfortably can. And then take a lovely deep breath in. And as you breathe out, soften over your outstretched leg. Scanning the body for unnecessary tightness. Gentle breathing. On your next in-breath, slowly uncurl. Push up to sky again with that same leg out. And then open the arms, and this hand, the hand of the outstretched leg, goes to the bottom, and this hand goes over your crown. And then you just do whatever side bend suits your body. So it might be just a little one, as long as you can feel it here in your side and probably in the inside thigh muscle. And if you'd like to use your exhale to help you soften. Beautiful. On the in-breath, come up and just hug your knees together. Give your knees a little hug. Relax your head down if you'd like to relax your neck forward. And if that's not comfortable, maybe keep the knees open. That might be more comfortable. Well done. Just have a little break. And then when your body's ready, you can make sure your sitting bones are equally down again. You've got root pushing down into the earth as your branches grow up to sky. Lovely and tall. As you breathe in, stretch. And as you breathe out, release the hands and stretch forward over your extended leg. And then just in your own way, gradually soften more, relaxing your neck, your face. Releasing your jaw. Beautiful, well done. Cultivating kindness in your practice, not expecting your body to do what it usually does or used to do. Just meeting it how it is today. And then finding a position to relax in, just whatever's relaxing for you. If it's okay for your hips, see if you can do, you don't have to do this, you can stay where you are, floor, if you prefer to have straight legs, or you can just do a forward bend in, they call it the easy posture, but not so sure it's easy for everybody. I watched this guy on YouTube the other day, and he was building up to doing the lotus posture And he started with this. This was the easy posture. And gradually he got one foot up there, the other foot up there. You know how they do it. It was just completely, his legs were tied in knots. Yeah, anyway, we won't be doing that today. So let's now move into a lovely stretch for the hamstrings. So again, it's your choice whether you're sat on your cushion or not. It can sort of help your back a little bit. We want to be slightly archy here so we're not rounded. So the breastbone is lifted. Beautiful. And then on your inhale, we'll come to the heart. And on the exhale, flow forward in a way that's comfortable to your hamstrings. And then each time you breathe in, you come up, slight back bend and flowing forward. So just see what's good for your body today. One more flowing wave through your spine. And this time we'll hold the forward bend, moving into a yin posture, receptive, resting, relaxing with your out breath. Just allowing your body today to settle into the shape. That's lovely, and then slowly coming up. And as though we're little toddlers in a ballet class, we're going to do good toes, naughty toes. Can you remember that? Little children. So the toes point down. When I used to teach the 2 and the 3-year-olds, we used to go, good toes, naughty toes. Do you remember that, Laura?
Yeah.
But Laura's over there, by the way. So we're doing our good toes, naughty toes. And then a slight lean back as we do our circular ankles. Keeping these joints moving in a lovely, flexible way, and the other direction. Okay, and then move your cushion if it's still there. Bend your knees. Put your hands behind you. Now, if this hurts your wrist too much, just see how you go. We're going to, with a strong tummy muscle and strong core, we're just going to push the tummy up towards the ceiling. Just see how you go. And when your body's had enough of that, you gently lower yourself, no crash landings. And then we breathe in, stretching up. And we flow forward on the out breath. Just take a moment in your forward bend. Wonderful, and then you repeat that. So bending the knees, strong tummy muscles, strong core. As you push your tummy towards the ceiling, it's quite strong. As you exhale, a gentle landing. Beautiful, well done. Stretch up and flow forward over your legs. Beautiful stretch. Well done. Coming into all fours. And just raising one of your legs so that the other, what's it called? The lower leg is at right angle, so you're like this. And you just do a little pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do 8, 7, 8. Release, other side. So you can probably feel that in your bottom. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And as a counter pose, open your knees and come into wide-legged child, stretching extended child, just in a way that suits your body. And take some lovely healing breaths in your extended child. Fantastic. Back up to kneeling. So this is supporting our back. You've got your toes on the ground behind you with a straight leg. Whichever leg is at the back, the opposite fingers go forward, just fingertips to the floor, and then you raise to parallel and come down. So we're just going parallel, down, with lovely strong core. And try and do 8 if you can. So our postural muscles are nice and strong, tummy muscles pulled in. I've lost count, but when you've done around 8, you can come into your extended child. And just give yourself a lovely rest. You're breathing free, relaxed and natural. Coming up onto all fours. The other leg behind, so you're on your toes of the other leg with the opposite hand coming up to parallel. Fingertips to floor, toe tips, and do that about 8 times. So you can feel that buttock muscle working hard. And back to your release, into the extended child again, just resting. The out breath, a lovely letting go. So we're going to do 2 different types of dog postures today. One with very wide legs. So just come into the dog with your feet quite wide. See how that is. I'm going to whisper because I've noticed when my voice is really close to the thing, I sound really loud. So just easing those heels down. And of course your body will hold this as long as it feels it's happy and can. And then you go back to your child. Getting a lovely balance between rest and work. Oh, we've got some groovy music. I better change this. Not quite. So when you're ready, we can together walk our dog. So with the legs narrow this time, more narrow. Just walking the dog. as much as you can, having a lovely straight back. And then when you feel you can settle into stillness, well done. And again, listen to the body when it's had enough. Rest in the child. And for our next trick, you have a choice here. You can either sit however you want to. If you want to try kneeling, you can kneel. Absolutely up to you. And we're going to practice the arms for the eagle. So if you have your hands like this, palms facing down, and then you cross one hand on top of the other. And if you can, the elbows cross. Then your palms face away and you bring your hands together, maybe even into a prayer position. So if I show you from the side, and by the way, sit if kneeling's uncomfortable. And then you just lift the elbows so that you feel a lovely stretch, maybe between your shoulder blades. So remember which of your arms is on top. And then like a eagle soaring, just let your arms go widespread with your wingtips up. Just feeling that lovely soaring of the eagle. And soften the arms, let the arms be heavy and relaxed. And just take a recovery breath. So whichever hand went on top last time, I'm hoping you can remember because I don't think I said. So for me, I've got to do my left on top now. So we're crossing the elbows, palms face away, and then you bring the hands as close as you can, maybe even into prayer position, and you lift your elbows. Well done. Just feeling probably quite a strong pull behind the shoulder blades, between the shoulder blades. And then when the eagle's ready to soar, open your wings, wingtips up. And release. Have a little shake. So legs forward now, and we'll go into a twist. I'm going to say which leg I'm using. It might look different on the screen. So I'm taking my right leg over my left leg, interlocking the fingers, pulling that knee into the body, that's it. And if we could all see each other's backs, I can see your back quite well, Flora, so we've got really lovely straight backs. Thank you, Angie. So lovely straight back. Now your opposite hand, left arm round the right knee, and we're going to stretch the other arm up so you get a lovely tall stretch. Breathe in and twist with your out breath. And as we hold our twist, we lift the breastbone, we broaden our shoulders, we send our root deep into earth and the crown of our head high into sky. On the next out breath, coming forward. Optional extra, you might not want to do this. You just let it's hard to see with my black legs. you just let that knee come on top of the other one. You may or may not want to do that, so that your foot sort of goes around like that. That's it, yeah, exactly that. So that might be quite uncomfortable. Okay, have a little shake. So now we bring left over right. We have our beautiful straight posture. We wrap our right arm around our left leg, left hand to sky, breathe in and twisting. Beautiful broad shoulders, long necks. And release. So it would be good for us to do some back bends now. I'm just going to take this off so I'm not too loud. So you're lying on your tummy. With your arms extended right out in front of you. And we're going to begin by pulling in the pelvic floor, raising right leg and left arm. And if you can breathe with this, as the leg and arm raise, you breathe out, breathing in as you lower. Your forehead resting on the ground if that's comfortable. And then rolling your marble forward, just lifting your neck and your upper back, holding it for a couple of breaths. And then bring your hands one hand width closer to your body as you roll your marble forward again. This time your elbows straighten. And with your exhale, lowering to the floor, hands come closer and you roll into your beautiful Sphinx posture. Can you hear me with the microphone down there on the floor? Cool, good, thank you. So we're just breathing, letting the back settle into this lovely Sphinx shape, and then just turn your head one way and then the other. Just feeling into a lovely releasing of your neck. And then we can let the neck go the other way, so just down, chin to chest, and rolling up, slightly lifting your chin. Exhale on the down. Inhale as you're coming up. And as you lower, bring your hands underneath your shoulders, ready to move into Cobra, elbows close to your body, rolling your marble forward with a lovely Sarah smile. And you let your body do this as slowly or quickly as is right for you today. We'll just do a few cobras. Next time you go down, turn your head on one side, give yourself a little break. Just have a nice little rest. Just breathing gently, relaxed. And then optional extra, interlock your fingers behind you, raise your legs and raise your upper body so you're like Superman. And when the body's had enough of this, you can come into child again as a lovely counter pose. Oh, that feels nice. Just allowing the body to recover. So in the Peruvian tradition, obviously we've heard of all the troubles in Macchu Pichu at the moment. And in the Peruvian tradition, there are these beautiful monolith statues, and they've got their hands like this. Actually, one's on the heart, one's on the solar plexus in their statues. And they call it the position of I am, of the I am presence. So just keeping your breathing beautiful and deep. And then bring both of your hands to your heart and your thumbs come together. So it's a little bit like you're doing the eagle. So you've got eagle's wings, your fingertips like eagle's wings. And perhaps we could send some of our love to the troubled politics of that part of the world and all over the world where there's trouble. And then in your own time, if you'd like to come and sit up. So we're practicing the concentration aspect of learning to meditate by just focusing on the sound. Welcome back, Flora, if you can hear me. You're having trouble, aren't you, with the internet? So we're just, if you want a blanket, we're lying in Shavasana now. If you want to be warm, get yourself whatever you need to be warm. And so that you don't miss out, Flora, I think I'm going to put this track back to the beginning again so you've not missed all the lovely soothing chanting. So we're using the yogic concentration technique of one pointed focus on the sound of Om So Hum. Just observing the mind when it wanders off, if it wanders off, and bringing it back to a beautiful focused awareness on the sound. And then using our concentration to move awareness around the body now, starting with your eyes. As you breathe out, softening all tightness around the eyes. Releasing around your temples. And your forehead becoming beautifully smooth and open. Releasing the jaw, soft cheeks, lips, the whole of your face, softening. Awareness flowing down through the neck, through the throat, and into your shoulders. Moving down the right arm, all the way through to your right hand and fingers. And then from your left shoulder, awareness flowing down the left arm into your left hand and fingers. And from the top of your shoulders, be aware of your back, all the way down, back of shoulders, back of heart, back of the waist, back of the hips. All your back muscles softening into earth. And then from your collarbones, the front of your chest, softening, releasing. You're breathing beautifully relaxed and easy now. All the muscles of your abdomen free and relaxed. Just noticing if there's any tension held in the pelvic floor, softening the buttocks, all around the pelvis. Down through the hip flexors and into the thighs. Over the knees and into the calves and the shins. and your feet and toes. Coming back to the vibration of the sound of the music. And just begin to feel some movement starting in your fingers. Bringing your hands, when you're ready, over your eyes. Taking some nice deeper breaths. And taking your time to make some little stretches and gradually bring your body up to sitting. So we're going to finish with a meditative, mindful movement of the eagle. You've done some of this before, so just take as long as you need to come up. And be in a comfortable sitting position. So like we did earlier, your thumbs come together and the hands form the eagle mudra over your chest. So we're like this. So yeah, the thumbs come together, that's it. And then you outstretch your eagle's wings with your wingtips up. And then just like an eagle, when it pounces down on its prey, it's like your beak points down and then the hands come together and they come all the way up into the eagle mudra again, above your crown. And then back down to your heart. So we're like this. So we've got a beautiful expanded, here's the cat. Watch out, there's an eagle, Nala. So the beak goes down. Your thumbs join at the bottom. You come back up into the eagle mudra over your crown, reaching to your highest potential and bringing that mudra into the heart. Do that one more time. Seeing through the eyes of the eagle from that high perspective. Beak, so focused into your goal. Eagle mudra up to the crown. And just settling into the heart. And then like you're holding the bottom of a lovely new moon, you bring your fingers together one at a time. Baby finger, water finger, baby finger, earth finger, which is the ring, ether finger, the middle finger, air finger, the ring finger, the pointer, and the thumb, the fire element. And then we take this triangle down to earth. And all the way up to sky. And then as the triangle opens, you bring your fingers together. Back to holding the sickle moon. Baby fingers. Thankful for the water element. Ring finger earth. Middle finger ether. Index finger air. Thumb fire. And then triangle goes to earth. All the way up to sky. And it's, if we were doing this outside, we'd be gazing into a spacious sky through the triangle. Fingertips come together. Holding the sickle moon. So one more time, baby fingers. Gratitude for water, for earth, for the ether, the air and the fire. Triangle to earth. And then as we bring this triangle in front of our heart, once again we're making the shape of a mountain, aren't we? So we can bring our attention to Macchu Pichu, to that piece of land that's full of beautiful mountains. And we can imagine ripples of peace as we listen to the beautiful mantra of Om Tara. We'll just finish one hand heart, one hand belly.